Okay, so I just watched the PLL's finale, and I will not go away too much because I don't know who all has seen it yet. But I will say, whoa, whoa, whoa. And congratulations in 7 years. Whew. I've been watching that show for a long time. But yeah, they did a really good job with the ending. People probably like it much better than some people didn't like the Charlotte one, so they might like that one a little more. Just saw the rap party and the season finale. It was a good show. I always cry when the show ends, especially when you've seen it for like a long time, like Pretty Little Liars or Girl Meets World or like what was the other one? There was like a couple that I grew up with, kind of like I think it's been on since like, I was in high school. Wow, let me look that up real quick. Let me look it up and see. And it's helped so many people with different things. I I really like the show. I look forward to it every Tuesday night, and it's kind of like, wow, it's over. Did Pretty Little Liars start? There we go. Okay, just give me. Oh wow! In 2010, the show premiered on June 8th, 2010. I was still in high school. Oh dang! Now I'm like, oh, wow, that show's been on for a long. I still have the. Still have literally the poster, and it started ripping. I even duct taped it to my like. It's been up there since that's like June 8th, Tuesday. Probably the first or second season. I actually read some of the books, but not all, because yeah, somebody kind of blabbed the ending of the books, and I kind of got into the show and knew the show and the book were going to be the same, even though I read the books first. So I was so excited when it came out. And I like all the girls. The two that I think I've seen in the most shows, though, are Lucy and Ashley. But they're all so amazing. Like, they each have, like, their own personality in that show. And the way they ended it was just so good. I was like, whoa! Like, and even who AD is, I'm like, whoa, that's actually, like, I wasn't disappointed. I was just like, I'm okay with it. Like, when it first was, like, Cece, I'm like, that doesn't really, no. Like, I didn't mind it, but it was just not as good as this one. This one made more sense to me. But that's just me. And the show, kind of pushes the envelope a little bit. It talked about, Allie and Emily's relationship, transgenders, and different things like that, and relationships, and it was really a good show. I like the train one, even I don't like the boxing, but it's kind of like the Halloween episodes are kind of like one of my favorite because that's my Christmas and Halloween are my favorite, and I'm still staring at like, do I have to take that down now that it's over? It's been on my wall for like so like literally ripped in the middle at one point, and then I taped it in the middle and then taped it to my. It's been up there for like years. Haven't touched it, but yeah, it's officially the end. Feels like an end of an era. Is that how you say it? Like 7 years. Congratulations, by the way, Parallel Lives, on your 7 years. Just whoa. I mean, I loved the books and I loved the show. I know some people are wondering if there would be any spin-offs, and it was. I mean, I didn't see every season because we didn't have TV at one point. I think it was like the second season, but I've seen most of the seasons now. And I've seen clips, so I'm good now. Like, I've seen every part I could. And it's like, weird feeling right now. Like, I don't know how they felt, because, I mean, holy moly, I mean, they said they were sobbing, I could imagine. Like, even for fans, when shows end that we get so attached to and like so much, it's like, but no, you can't end. Are you even allowed to end? Like, it's a good show. And I won't give too much away about that episode, just watch it. Because I'm not disappointed in it at all. It's actually a pretty good episode. and very interesting, and kind of hints towards some of what fan theories were, which is kind of cool. And, you know, I kind of like the ending too of how they did that. That was so funny. I was like, oh, that's like, I know, but that's from, I'm like, ah. Trying not to spoil anything, but just like, the ending was just so funny. In my head, I was just like, oh my goodness, really? That just so, like, brings you back. Just like, a good, one hint I'll just give, kind of brings you back to the first season. Let's go with that. But I'm not giving anything else up. Okay, well, I just saw the rap party, literally, and the show's over, and the rap party's over, and I know Lucy has a new show, but I forget where it's on. I'm not sure if any of the other girls are starting, or if any of them are gonna go to, like, Broadway, but man, it's so weird to, say goodbye to a show that has been on since I was in high school. I graduated in 2013. I'm 23, so it's like, wow. It was actually on at 2010. That was even before my daughter was born, so it's like, wow, this show's been on for a very long time, and I kind of grew up on it. Kind of like when, like for me, I grew up on, my sister liked Hannah Montana, so I watched that, because we either shared a TV or we both had our own TVs and we could hear each other's because we shared a room. And then I watched Wizards of Waverly Place and Sunny with Their Chance, and it's like, just when they end, it's just so heartbreaking. And there's other shows that I've seen that, like I can't handle endings of shows too much. It's like, don't end. Makes me want to cry, because it's like, you'll miss it so much. I mean, you could always rewatch the episodes, but no new ones. And they did wrap it up so nicely, I will admit. I find it the way they wrapped up nicely. I don't know if everybody feels that way, but I do. And I have to find those books, get them out, and see which one I'm up to. And maybe reread it again. I know most of the characters, a lot of people said, aren't even in the books, so. But, man, that. Well, again, congratulations on your 7th episode and your final wrap on the series, because tonight was the last episode, and I'm trying not to cry, and maybe I'll spoil it in a couple days, unless somebody already did, but I'm like, whoa, wait, I'm trying not to cry right now, because, and even hearing the girls say how much they're gonna miss everybody, and how they all got along on set, and how, like, Ashley Benson would play pranks, and, I can never say her name. Spencer. The girl plays Spencer. I'm very bad at saying her name. I wish I could say it better. Troyan? I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it, but I'm not positive. It's just so amazing. It's 7 years of that show. That's a pretty long time for a show these days. I don't know if they'll have any spin-offs, but if they do, I'll definitely check it out and see if it's good. Because I know some people are like, oh, they should have a spin-off, or they're hinting that they are, but some are saying they don't know, they should. And if they do, or if she decides to work on another project, because I do like the writer, because she actually worked on the show and wrote the books. I'll be looking at that, if they decide to do that. Okay, now I'm gonna log off, because I'm trying not to cry. I even told my family, don't talk to me tonight at 8 o'clock. Do not need me unless it's an emergency. Do not bother me. Do not text me. Don't do anything to me. Don't even think I'm gonna respond to you. Don't even think I'm gonna, do much. I'm not gonna respond to anything unless it's absolute emergency. And they're like, okay. I'm like, but it's last episode. They're like, finally. I'm like, but, I was sure if it was 6, 7, or 8 years. It's like, it's either 7 or 8 years. It's 7. So I'm like, no, I like the show, so they don't understand it because they're kind of older. They are older. Like, my grandma's almost 70, so, and her husband's 70, so they grew up on different shows. But I've been watching the show since high school, so. And I've heard it's helped a lot of people, and it's kind of funny, because it kind of seemed cool and creepy at the same time. It's like one of those things where you're just not Like you're like, are you cool or are you creepy? Like even in horror movies, is this person kind of like a cool creepy where you like wouldn't know what you like? Would you be that fan that would go up to them and be cool? Like it's just one of those things where you don't know. But I hear everyone wanted to be A at one point. My mermaid hat. Mermaid hat. I would take this speech. I love Ariel.